What's up, YouTube? I'm Zach, half the new era, and I'm not going to try to make this too long. Mainly this is a response to Artemis. In your video, you mainly just mentioned ECW and what I had to say about ECW. I guess I misspoke in my response to you when I meant that ECW didn't care about entertaining its fans. What I meant was about bringing in, somebody like John Cena, for example. He raps. All he does is sell t-shirts. That's the only reason he's the champion. He sells t-shirts, he raps, and he waves his hand in front of his face. He can't wrestle. He couldn't wrestle for his life. That's my point. People in ECW could wrestle. So they went out there and wrestled. They didn't worry about, entertaining the fans. They went out there to wrestle for the fans and give the fans a show. So I just want to correct that. I don't mean entertainment as in not, giving fans what they want, because that's what they did do. They gave fans what they wanted. They put people on fire. Bashed each other's heads in with chairs and baseball bats and, ripped each other apart with barbed wire and numerous things, whatever. So I guess I misspoke, but that's that. There wasn't really much else to go off of in that video, but just like I said, just that. ECW didn't care about selling things, whereas WWE does. Now they do. They used to not, but now they do. And that's why WWE is so horrible and ECW was so great. But that's also why ECW went under, was because they didn't care about making the money. They cared about giving their fans a show. So, hope that explains it. If you have anything else to say about anything else about WWE or any kind of wrestling, let me know. I'll be glad to go back and forth with you. That's what we're here for. That's what the new era is here for, is to find people that will go back and forth with us about wrestling. Anyway, on to Why Not? Night 914, whatever the hell your name is. On our page, you come on there and call me, Zach, a fat, ugly, gay loser, blah, 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 saying I don't have a girlfriend, all this other crap. Who gives a shit? Why would you come on a page with a wrestling video on it, talking about wrestling, talking to a completely different person, and say shit like that? I was going to Denver, so I didn't get this shit until last night. I didn't read that shit until last night. But why would you do shit like that? There's no point in it. And you want to say that I'm lame, or we're lame for making wrestling videos? Okay, let's look at your two videos. Let's see. You have one that's a Spanish project, what the fuck ever it is. You go around every damn where like saying Spanish all the fucking time. Who gives a shit about that? I mean, if that is even you. I mean, who's to say that is you? But one way or the other, for the fact that you come on and say that I'm a loser and lame and all this other shit for talking about something that I enjoy watching and something that I love and respect in wrestling, then that's just like me coming on and saying the same thing about something that you would put a video on YouTube about something that you love or respected. So don't come with me at that shit. If you really want to name names, we'll start naming names, but I'm not going to even bother with you for that long, because you're not worth it. And plus, you come on there defending Artemis and saying Artemis is awesome and all this other bullshit. Why? Why? The other video you have on there is making fun of Artemis and saying Artemis is ugly and a loser and, he sucks and all this other shit. So why come on there and defend Artemis? What good is that? What good does that do you? Where does that get you in life? You have a video making fun of him, but then you come on our page for no damn reason at all and defend him. You're lost. You're lost as hell. Go to a mental institution. Get yourself corrected, okay? Then come back. Moving on. Last but not least in this video, Destination X was tonight. Oh dear God. What to say about Destination X? 3 words. It was horrible. That's all there was to it. There was only one match tonight that was good, and that was Joe versus Cage. That was the only good match the entire 3 hours. The rest of it either didn't make any sense, had me completely lost, and didn't know what was going on. So, even the crowd, I mean, come on, people. Even the damn crowd during the Sting Abyss match was chanting "Fire Russo." I mean, that's pitiful. That is pitiful as hell. So, there's nothing else to say about Destination X. It was completely horrible, except the last match. When all you people sit here and say, "Oh, well, Destination X, the pay-per-views make up for what they don't do on Impact." Well, from what I heard, I didn't get to see Impact. Like I said, I was in Denver. But Impact, from what I heard, didn't even promote the pay-per-view. And then you go to the pay-per-view, and it doesn't even deliver. At all. One match doesn't deliver for, an entire month of Impact shows. I mean, hell, even Against All Odds was even better than this, and we got half the matches from Against All Odds at Destination X, and still Against All Odds beat out, in my opinion, Destination X. Of course, I'm sure all you TNA people were like, "Oh man, it was awesome, well, there was more than just Joey Cage that was awesome, blah, 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 blah." No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. You're dead wrong. You had all the same matches from Against All Odds except for a couple extra ones. So, I don't have anything else to say. I'm not going to even wrap up Destination X. I'm not going to tell you the results of it. There's no point. So, I'm done here. Artemis, you want to reply back to me, go ahead. Why not? You're a dumbass. Get off YouTube. If you want to make a video, make one that makes sense. And that people will actually watch and that'll give a shit about it. If you want to respond to me through a video or text comment, go ahead. I'll be glad to respond back to you. Anyway, that's it. I'm Zach. New Era. We're here to stay.